Princess Adventure Stories. The Princess and the Frog. A Hidden Gem. One bright summer morning, Tiana was discussing party plans with her mother and her friend Charlotte. Tiana's birthday was just days away. She was very excited. She loved birthday parties. Nearby, Prince Naveen frowned as he listened to Tiana talk. Although he had spent weeks looking, he still hadn't found the perfect gift for his princess. And now time was running out. Luckily, the following day, Naveen overheard Tiana speaking with Charlotte. When my daddy and I used to go fishing in the bayou, we'd sometimes find a piece of swamp amber, said Tiana. I thought it was the most precious thing in all the world. Swamp amber? Charlotte asked. She had never heard of such a thing. Tiana nodded. Swamp amber is more beautiful than diamonds and pearls. I wish I had some to show you. Hidden from sight, Naveen smiled. That's it, he whispered as he dashed out the door. Now he knew just what to do. First, Naveen met up with his friend Louis. He told the alligator his plan. Louis was happy to help Naveen out. After all, Tiana was one of his good friends too. Then the two of them went to ask Mama Odie if she could help them find some swamp amber. You don't need my help, said Mama Odie, laughing. Go find it yourself. You know what to do. Naveen was nervous. He hoped Mama Odie was right. Otherwise, he would have nothing to give his princess. Soon it was the day of Tiana's birthday. The chefs put the final touches on her cake while the guests began to arrive. Yet when Tiana went to get Naveen, she couldn't find him anywhere. She asked her mother and Charlotte, but they hadn't seen them either. Finally, one of the guests said he had spotted the prince down by the old mossy tree in the bayou. Eudora and Charlotte told Tiana not to worry. But Tiana was afraid Naveen might be in trouble. She had to go help him. Tiana ran out of her party and down to the river. She climbed into a rowboat and made her way out to the bayou. When she arrived at the old mossy tree, she saw Naveen. He was standing on one of the three big roots. Louis sat on the bank trying to get the thorn out of his foot. Tiana let out a big sigh of relief. Naveen was okay. But then, as she watched, he dove into the water and disappeared. Naveen! Tiana cried out, her heart pounding. She waited. Then she waited some more. When the prince didn't reappear, Tiana stood up in the rowboat. She removed the sashes and petticoats from her dress, took a deep breath, and dove into the water. The water was murky, and for a moment Tiana couldn't see anything. Then she spotted Naveen. He seemed to be caught into a tangle of roots. Tiana grabbed his hand and pulled him to the surface. "I was so worried about you," Tiana cried when they were safely in the rowboat. "What on earth were you doing out here in the bayou?" Naveen looked down at his closed hand. Then he opened it to reveal a plain, muddy rock. "I'm a little embarrassed," he said. "I was expecting to find you a sparkling jewel, but this is just—" "Swamp amber!" Tiana exclaimed happily. "What a wonderful birthday surprise!" Together they rowed out of the bayou. They needed to get back to the party. Everyone was probably wondering where they were. When Tiana and Naveen walked in, the guests gasped at the sight of them. They were covered in mud. But Tiana didn't care. She was just happy that she had found Naveen and that he had given her such a thoughtful gift. She smiled at him. As the prince and princess went to change their clothes, Mama Odie picked up the amber. "A little sparkle couldn't hurt," she said, and tossed the rock into a pot of gumbo. In a puff of magic, the swamp amber became a dazzling necklace with a golden jewel. When Tiana and Naveen returned to the party, Mama Odie showed them the swamp amber. Tiana gasped. The amber sparkled and shone, and when the light hit it, the gem glowed like a little sun. Tiana had never seen anything so beautiful in her whole life. "How did you do that?" she asked. Mama Odie winked at Tiana. "Oh, it's just a talent we have down in the bayou. We like to take things that are a little slimy and roll around the edges and turn them into something wonderful. Like turning crawfish into gumbo," Tiana said. "Like taking sugar and spinning it into a croissant," Charlotte added. "Or a frog into a prince," Naveen agreed. Tiana looked down at her swamp amber. She felt so lucky. Naveen had worked so hard to find her the perfect gift. As she and Naveen began to dance, Tiana smiled. This had turned out to be one of the best birthdays ever. The end.